John Cena, while you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you can possibly be, I want you to listen to me. I want you to digest this. Because before I leave in 3 weeks with your WWE Championship, I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I don't hate you, John. I don't even dislike you. I do like you. I like you a hell of a lot more than I like most people in the bag. I hate this idea that you're the best, because you're not. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. There's one thing you're better at than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass. You're as good at kissing Vince McMahon's ass as Hulk Hogan was. I don't know if you're as good as Dwayne, though. He's a pretty good ass kisser. Always was and still is. Whoops, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I am the best wrestler in the world. Except I'm not. I'm a Mark who does a podcast. Welcome back to the Cobra Twist podcast.
Oh god, that was
I didn't
awful.
I didn't to the world will be better when Vince McMahon dies bit because
Oh
that
no.
doesn't feel good. Um, this week's an interesting week. We have no Chris this week. He's busy doing stuff. I don't know. But instead we have arguably much better. Look, I'll be honest. I've been I've been looking to get rid of Chris for a while. I feel like he's
Yeah.
dragging me down a bit. So I think we've got an upgrade here.
I mean, you are
got-
twins.
Yeah, exactly. With the same person, it's like it's, I think we cancel each other out. It's weird.
Yeah.
So this week I'm joined by Chop
Yo.
and Sean's here too for what,
What's
like
up?
the third time. Is this your third podcast? I think
No,
Is it?
second.
Second. I feel like you've been on here more.
It's because he says he's always gonna come on, and then he never does.
Okay, shit comes up.
No, I feel you.
So this week in wrestling, this week happened. This
Sure
was a
did.
terrible week for wrestling.
It was awful.
I know you'd say it's awful because I went back through and I averaged your reviews for this week.
Oh,
Because anyone who's listening, you'll probably know you do wrestling reviews every
unfortunately.
for every single show. This week there was four reviews. Is
Mm-hmm.
that right? Yeah.
Yes.
It averaged 4.7
Jesus Christ.
was the average for this week.
No, it's because I gave Raw a 0, which is like
It was rightfully
first.
deserved. You also
Yeah.
gave NXT like an 8 though, which
Yeah.
kind of put it back up again. Like if NXT wasn't there,
Well, no, I gave Raw a 0 because it was like legitimately the worst episode of Raw I've ever seen.
let's talk about that then.
Okay, right. Fuck
Um,
that. This
so-
yeah, I fucking hated this episode. Like I
April
saw
19th. Yeah.
I saw some people talking about how it was like a decent episode, but like I fucking hated it.
Were
'Cause,
these
like-
people on Twitter by any chance?
Oh wow. I don't know how you guessed that, but no, because
Personal
it was
experience.
like the matches weren't even bad. Like Riddle versus Orton wasn't even a bad match, but it was just that nothing made any fucking sense. Like nothing did. It was just the worst.
I'll go through the matches here because I've got up the like a
And a little
like a
bit,
match card from a reputable source online.
yeah. And Shawn didn't watch it this week, so
Yeah, Shawn
he's
didn't
been
watch it.
spared.
Neither did I,
Results
'cause, like,
and I can remember little tidbits I heard, like Riddle versus Orton and the main event with Mason T-Bar, the two best wrestlers I could say on Raw.
Yeah.
So
I didn't watch this week. I didn't watch anything this week because like
Oh.
I'm back to school.
Lucky
and
you.
being a filthy Brit, I
you can at least not have to force yourself to watch 4 days of wrestling every week and
Yeah.
have to review it.
You must have a nice life, Daniel.
Oh man, you don't even know the half of it. The Viking Raiders versus Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin.
Okay, wasn't a bad match at all, but it was
Viking
like
Raiders
the
took that
same
one, yeah.
exact fucking match. They did the same match 2 weeks in a row.
Did they were they basically the jobbers in that match, or was it like back and forth?
last week it was pretty much like a squash match, and this week it was a little more even, but like it wasn't super close.
So
Seeing as you've mentioned doing the same match several weeks in a row, I'm gonna skip the next match. And we'll go back to it. Lana and Naomi versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
Okay, fuck, are we gonna get to SmackDown at some point?
Oh sure.
Okay, I'll complain about this then.
Okay. Randy Orton versus Riddle. I hear was very good. I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
it wasn't bad, but like that they advertised Orton versus Strowman going into the night, and then they just canceled it for no reason. And then
Bleacher Report gave it a B plus. So this match
no,
was a B plus player.
no, yeah,
wasn't
and
the
then
finish, like really weird?
yeah, Riddle won by like a roll up or some shit, but Orton may have gotten hurt.
Yeah, that's what I read.
But
I
but yeah, so Riddle loses at WrestleMania and then gets his ass beat by Lashley the next night, and then he's rolling up Randy Orton the week after.
So therefore, Matt Riddle is stronger than the Fiend.
Oh,
So
where was he, by the
no.
way? Where was Bray tonight? He wasn't even there.
it's gonna be gone for a couple months, like last time.
Actually,
One
no.
means
Actually,
4
no.
months off.
I take that back. Apparently, there was a COVID outbreak on Raw. So
Right, okay.
So that may have been why Strowman just didn't appear.
Oh,
no,
wait,
he
are they-
was there. No, Strowman
Oh.
was there.
Are they like separating the rosters?
I
For, like,
don't
COVID
think so.
protocol?
Because like Nia and Shayna are on both.
Yeah, they-
So yeah.
But that's understandable because now their women's rosters
Oh,
just thin.
Oh yeah, the women's tag titles are a good enough excuse to break that. I understand.
Elias versus Kofi Kingston.
Again, wasn't even a bad match, but like Elias won with an elbow drop.
Yeah.
You know, former WWE champion Kofi Kingston. Yeah.
Oh God, don't remind me.
Hi,
Drew
Brock.
McIntyre and Braun Strowman versus Mace and T-Bar.
Like, I don't even know. Like, Drew just got his ass beat by T-Bar and Mace for like 20 minutes. And
so, so we learned something from this match. We learned that Mace and T-Bar are actually Dio Madden and Dominic Dijakovic. Now,
no, they're not, Daniel. No, they're not.
they look an awful lot like them, man.
No, they do not.
I think
because all they did was call them Mace and T-Bar on commentary. They did not bring up Dio. They did not bring up Dominic. They are Mace and T-Bar.
I think it's really funny how they've kind of just like unpersoned Dio and Dominic. Like they're just not people anymore.
I wouldn't want to be recognized for that gimmick either. So.
No, but like it's really weird how it's like unclear on whether or not they're actually the real wrestlers or not, because like it was like months ago, but there was this like offhanded thing that Ali said on commentary where he said that like Samoa Joe was sitting in Mace's old commentary seat, which would, make you believe that he's actually Dio. But like when Mia Yim got unmasked in that botch, like however long ago, they didn't bring that up.
and she's just Mia Yim now, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
She lost the like whiteout under her eyes at WrestleMania. Either that or they were out stationary backstage. The Miz versus Damien Priest. Why are they continuing?
Yeah,
this?
that I have no idea.
It feels so unnecessary. I feel like they should just try to do something with Miz and Morrison.
It feels unnecessary because the
Morrison wasn't
the
even
match
there.
At Mania. The match at Mania was almost perfect.
Yeah.
There's no need to continue this. There's no bad blood here. It's like we've seen an end to this story. It ended with Bad Bunny hitting a Canadian destroyer.
Yeah, and it's not even like it's not like it's like the night after Mania and they, just did Priest versus Miz and had Priest win to end the feud. But no, they did it the night after Mania and had.
And had.
Oh, sorry, my thing cut out. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Speaking of not making a lot of sense, now we're not allowed to critique Charlotte here because she isn't overrated. We just hate her.
No.
Bow down.
Yes,
You know what? I'll admit it. Yes, I
Hashtag
hate
bow
Charlotte
down.
Flair. This match was unnecessary. Please, Charlotte Flair, go back to NXT.
No, wait,
Don't
no.
go back to NXT.
Yeah. You know what happened last time?
Yeah, but like, I'd rather she went to NXT and like
I'd
ruined
rather
the
she went to
way
NXT UK.
instead of taking the WWE Women's Championship away from Rhea Ripley.
Okay, but
I feel like they're hyping up the rematch between them two after what happened at Mania last year. I feel like this time they're gonna put Rhea over. If not,
by God, me and my friend Mark, we're gonna stop watching.
Well, I feel like they
no Charlotte.
I feel like they were gonna plan on doing a triple threat at Backlash, but I read somewhere that Charlotte is gonna be off for a little bit to get like some dental work or some shit.
Right.
So I don't. And if Asuka is also off for dental, then I don't know what Rhea's doing.
Hopefully holding on to the championship.
Wasn't Charlotte like out for a couple months because she was getting like plastic surgery, like I think breast implants, something. I feel like I
remember hearing that. Yeah.
And then she came back, and then she was off for more. Like I think she re-injured herself or something else happened. But
this was just a very bad episode overall.
Yeah.
Well, then why not turn the page and see the two arguably best shows that we can watch weekly, NXT and AEW?
No, we're not going to talk about those because there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
The entertaining bit is us complaining about bad wrestling. Those were both quite good.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to me if nothing but complaining?
Exactly.
Complaining block show.
Complaining block show, but also watching Raw show.
Yeah. Of course, I'm the one that's wrong for watching Raw. I'm sorry.
We're not doing that. Let's not work let's not work ourselves into a shoot, brother.
Shoot, brother.
SmackDown opened with a Roman Reigns promo. Awooga.
Oh, okay, wait.
Cesaro and Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins and Jey Uso.
Okay, right. This it lasted 45 minutes. This entire thing, this entire segment took 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It was so dragged out. It was awful. Like, the match itself wasn't even bad, but it was like 20 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's a TV tag match. It's not going to be that good.
I don't know, man. It's so unnecessary at this point.
Like, if you're going to have Cesaro go after Roman, just have Cesaro go after Roman. Like, let Seth go do his other thing. And I'd let Daniel Bryan
What
go
is Seth's other thing? Seth
I don't know. I don't know. Have him go feud with Murphy again.
Rollins.
Have him go feud with Murphy or some shit. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, that works. Have Murphy go after another fucking barely legal woman.
No.
Tamina with Natalya versus Nia Jax with Shayna Baszler and you, Chop.
Okay.
What happened?
Do either of you want to say something about this before I do?
No.
Where's yours?
Okay, so the women's tag titles, right, I believe, are the worst part of wrestling. Not even WWE, just wrestling. Because, right, on Raw every week, Nia and Shayna will face like Mandy or Dana or Lana or Naomi, and it always ends with some bullshit or whatever, and nothing ever changes, right? And
No, it's
then,
always
right, and then on SmackDown, it's always a singles match between one of them and then one of fucking Nia, no, not Nia, Tamina and Natalia, right? And it always ends with somebody getting rolled up every fucking week.
oh, it does. Now I think about it, you're totally right. Oh my
It's
god.
awful, and nothing ever changes. Because, like, aside from when Charlotte and Asuka were the tag champs for like a little bit, I think Nia and Shayna have been the tag champs for like 8 months. They must have been. Like, it's
At least. Yeah.
they are the Nia and Shayna belts. Like, I don't even remember anyone else having them.
Bailey and Sasha had them.
No,
at some
no,
point.
they never existed.
That didn't happen.
No, it never happened because it's I just hate it.
I'm
And
enjoying this, man. It's like reading one of your rant posts, but like
yeah, but
auditory. It's brilliant.
vocalized.
Yeah.
It's just oh my god.
One of your rant posts in audiobook form.
No, right, because I don't even like Nia that much. I like Shayna. Shayna's cool, but like they
I'm in
both
exactly the same boat. I
they
don't really
both
like Nia Jax, but
lose.
Shayna Baszler is very cool.
Like, if you want to have Nia and Reginald as like this annoying pair on Raw or SmackDown, I don't care, whatever. But like, let Shayna do her own thing. Like, get her
Yeah,
out of
why
this
not
shit.
have Reginald be women's tag team champion?
Yeah,
with
no,
Nia?
dead ass. I would not mind if Nia and Reggie were the fucking women's tag champs.
That is a bit James Ellsworth, though, isn't it?
No,
Really?
it was like when Eric Young won the Knockouts tag titles in like 2013 or some shit. I don't know. And then they held it for like 10 months before they got rid of the belts.
That's brilliant, man.
I mean, that's what they should just do with these. Like, just put it on Reggie and Nia, and then just slowly make them disappear.
Have Reggie and Nia make the women's tag belts obsolete.
Yeah, but then also not Nia and Reggie disappear.
Oh, they get like Thanos snapped, but only
Yeah,
them.
by Shayna.
Okay, the Intercontinental Championship match: Kevin Owens versus Apollo Crews.
It was good. I liked it, but I don't really know why Kevin Owens got an IC title shot. But it was good.
Yeah. We've got like Colonel Sagondis. I'm glad he's about
Like, well, it's like what they did in the opener, where they're trying to cross the Roman Reigns title feud and the Cesaro Seth feud. Like, here, they're trying to cross Owens and Zayn and Apollo and Big E, and I don't really know why.
I don't know why
Like,
Owens and Zayn is still going, really.
well, I wouldn't mind if they had like a normal one-on-one match at Backlash to, get away from the Logan Paul thing. But like, they're not building up to that match. They're just like, Sammy's just fucking with Kevin every week, and Kevin's just kind of like annoyed.
On the Logan Paul thing, did you see the Jake Paul fight?
Yeah, shout out to Ben Askren, man. He went in there and got his money and then left.
Yeah. Ben Askren just got his bag and left.
No, I swear that man did not train for like more than 10 minutes.
Because there was only like 100k different in the fight purse, like between the two. From what I heard, Jake got 600k, Ben Askren got 500k. That's the easiest 500k
Yeah.
anyone's ever made.
Do what you gotta do, Ben. Like, he was good in his prime, but I mean, he's like 40 now. Just get that on me.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the only winning part of that event I think was Pete Davidson just
Oh god, yeah.
completely rinsing them
I fucking
the whole
love Pete
time.
Davidson.
He's my favorite.
Yeah,
I love Pete Davidson and everything.
that was amazing. Oh, and Ric Flair was there too.
Of course, seeing Pete Davidson and Ric Flair interact was like the weirdest crossover I never knew I needed to see.
Yeah, it was
Brilliant. Speaking of things that are brilliant, guess who's back? Back again. Alistair Black. Tell your friends.
This was the best part of SmackDown.
For sure. He's going for the Joseph Seed thing with the glasses. I'm all here for it.
Yeah, if they actually do something with it, I will be very happy with this.
I have seen some tweets. I've seen some tweets, unfortunately,
Bad mistake.
claiming that like these are conspiracy theories, right? The Dark Father who was referenced is the Undertaker. Now, that's the dumbest thing I've heard all week.
Yeah, I don't think.
Because they were like, "Oh, but what about the silhouette?" And it's like, that silhouette didn't look like the Undertaker. That looked like Ozzy Osbourne in a hat.
No.
That was Ozzy Osbourne. I don't care what anyone says. That was Ozzy Osbourne and a small boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see Taker get involved in this. Like,
I don't.
Please.
This is gonna sound like I dislike Undertaker. I don't. He's one of my favorites of all time.
No, yeah,
I don't ever want to see
him either.
Undertaker in the ring again.
No,
ever.
yeah, like, please stay away.
Keep him as far away from the WWE as possible.
Yeah, take your Blue Lives Matter shirt and go back to Texas.
I will see him in a ring when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame, if they do the ring thing again.
Oh my god! I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you were gonna say when he's dead.
No, I hope that isn't soon because I do actually like him.
Yeah, sure.
But going from things I like to things I don't. The Mysterios versus Alpha Academy. Why is Alpha Academy a thing?
I mean, it wasn't even a bad match, but like,
but it doesn't make sense.
But the SmackDown tag division is just the same 4 teams fighting every week. Like, it's literally just that. And actually before this, they did a little backstage segment where Ziggler and Rude were like talking to Kayla or whoever the fuck, and then the Street Profits came up like asking for a title shot when they've literally lost their last 2 title shots clean. Like, they lost the 4 team right before Mania, and then they lost like the normal tag match the next week. So like, what are they on?
They won the normal tag match because it was like I thought they were gonna do a thing with them and like Bianca Belair.
No, yeah, I don't know why they didn't. I mean, because now I'm assuming they're just gonna have it again at Backlash and have the Profits win. But like,
but like they could have done it like the SmackDown after Mania and have them celebrate,
or the SmackDown before Mania,
or the SmackDown or WrestleMania. They could have done it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they could have, couldn't they?
But they didn't.
Yeah.
Let's not pretending any of this makes sense. On this day, I see clearly. Nothing has come to light. April 24th is when we're recording this.
That was a great segue.
I know, right? I'm getting good at these. So this was. Let me do some maths here.
Oh, but in case anyone is wondering, Shawn isn't dead. He had to leave.
No, Shawn isn't dead.
Shawn's back right now.
Oh, okay. That was great timing.
The timing could not have been better. What's this? 36 years ago today, Hulk Hogan was officially stripped of the AWA World Heavyweight Championship, and his win was erased from the record books.
Damn, he was stripped. That's crazy.
I know. You can catch the whole video on Gawker.
Oh, no. I mean, AWA really weren't one of the rich ones back then. It's very clear why Hogan didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah. 34 years ago today. Okay, I don't care.
Nice.
32 years ago today, New Japan Pro Wrestling debuts in the Tokyo Dome and
then they would go on to have Will Ospreay be their world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all that ever happened.
The event drawing around 44,000 fans. 43,999 of those were Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Featured a tournament for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. In the final, Big Van Vader defeated Shinya Hashimoto. Words are hard, man. I've been awake for a long ass time.
Well, and you're British, so.
Yeah. Luthez was the special referee.
Oh
Shit. Oh, yeah.
31
Shout out
years
to
ago today
Luthez.
at WWF taping in San Antonio, Texas, Rick Martel and Roddy Piper fought to a double disqualification in an Intercontinental Championship match.
Wow, the more
Intercontinental
things change, the more they
Championship
stay the
Tournament
same.
semi-final match. Right, okay.
Wow. Yeah, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
They're always the same, man. 21 years ago today on WC Monday Nitro, Diamond Dallas Page defeated Jeff Jarrett in a steel cage match to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, I think I remember this match. It lasted like 5 minutes or some shit. Like, it was really bad.
10 years ago today, TNA presented Lockdown. Well, not 10 years ago. I'm reading like verbatim from the list here. I shouldn't do that. 16 years ago today, TNA presented Lockdown from the Impact Zone at Universal Orlando. The name is very topical, you see, because
that whole thing. Yeah.
This was the first ever professional wrestling event where every match was in a steel cage, and it was the worst concept ever.
Actually, well, no, it wasn't the worst idea ever, because like Lockdown 08, it's pretty decent.
Oh, true. Let's see. Let's go through the card here.
Do
The
you have any
pre-show
thoughts,
match,
Shawn?
3 live crew.
I don't watch TNA. All I know is that my boy Heath's on it.
No, he's injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
No.
I haven't watched TNA since like 2009. It's been a while.
I remember.
Yeah.
I watched. I had cable and I got things for free, and I watched the Hardy versus like one match.
Yeah, I've tuned in like 3 different times in TNA's history. It was like when it was like right at the peak of Aces and Eights. I was watching it a little, and then when this was like right when the broken stuff was starting with Matt and Jeff, and when Lashley was like the every champion.
Yeah,
I've tuned in and out of it over the years.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll check like Twitter occasionally if anything big is happening, but like.
Well, speaking of big things happening, Omega versus Swan double title match, like tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I mean,
I'll be sure to not watch that and then read about it the day after on like Bleacher Report or something.
I mean, we all know Omega's winning. Like, there's literally no way Swan wins. So
we say that, but it's gonna like find a way for both of them to still have their titles.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that either.
Nothing would shock me these days.
This whole AEW and Impact thing is like they have wasted so much time and opportunities with this.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Hyped about it, and they really did absolutely nothing with it. Like they did some things, but like they really didn't capitalize on how much people were flipping their shit about it.
Yeah, like the only thing we get is fucking Gallows and Anderson showing up on AEW. Like that's literally it.
It's the only plus.
Still, that whole entire like club.
And we can't even call them the Bullet Club because that's taken.
Yeah, and even still, fucking Omega wore a Bullet Club shirt on an Impact show, and apparently New Japan got pissed at them.
Yeah, but like, it's a T-shirt, right? It's free advertising, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, who the fuck cares about Tama Tonga? Or fucking what was he called? The one on the bike with Hunico. What was his name?
Undertaker?
No,
Did he keep rolling?
no,
What?
no. I had to fucking look this up because Hunico.
While you're looking that up, I'm gonna go through the card of
Oh,
TNA
wait. No, I
Lockdown.
found it. I found it.
Okay,
Hold
I'm
on.
not gonna go through the card of TNA Lockdown.
Camacho was his name, right?
Oh,
So
of course.
Hunico and Camacho. Camacho is Tangaloa in Bullet Club. Like, I think he's like Tama Tonga's like brother or some shit. I don't know. But
Right.
yeah, so in Bullet Club you have Tama Tonga, Camacho on the bike, and like fucking Haku, Meng. Like, is it like who else is in Bullet Club? Fucking Kenta, Hideo Itami.
Would you like to know a fun fact? I stopped caring about Bullet Club when AJ Styles left.
No, I actually still cared about it until the Bucks and all of them left, and then once they left, I stopped giving a shit.
Did Finn leave before or after AJ? Like I'm really bad. Like
I
Finn
want to
was
say
part of the
before.
Bullet Club.
Yeah, I think what it was is that Balor left, and there was like a brief time where Carl Anderson was the leader, and then AJ showed up.
Wait,
Yeah, because Balor was with WWE for a long time before AJ was.
Yeah. Well, actually, when did Balor join NXT? Because AJ showed up at 2016 Rumble. It's like
Balor showed up 2014, didn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be like 2014. Yeah,
because wasn't his huge title reign like in most of 2015?
I think so. Yeah.
I know.
God,
I think
I miss like early NXT Balor.
No, it's
I miss
like
KO early like NXT KO where he called out and he like fucked up John Cena. I feel like
miss
was underappreciated. Like that was like probably my favorite Kevin Owens feud, just because everybody like flipped shit when he beat him at Chamber.
Yeah,
and, like,
early Kevin Owens was best Kevin Owens.
Well,
early
I
Samoa
really did
Joe
like
in
him.
WWE was best Samoa Joe, I think. But Samoa Joe got released. And speaking of last week's releases, Mickie James.
Oh yeah.
Now we all love Mickie James, right?
Yeah, legend.
She's great. This week, she got sent her stuff from WWE in a box
with a trash bag.
In a trash bag. Quite possibly the poorest form I think I've ever seen on a release. WWE has insured us through the means of Twitter. Both Stephanie and Triple H were the ones I saw anyway. Someone else might have tweeted about it. That the individual responsible has been terminated. Now, shouldn't have happened though, should it?
Because apparently the guy that was involved in it was like he was the talent manager before Laurinaitis came back, and then once Laurinaitis came back, they demoted him, and then they just fired him now because I don't know if he was specifically the one that did it.
So this was the WWE administration equivalent of spitting in a Burger King burger,
or doing something in a gym bag.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like this has like been one of the biggest like release controversy. However you say it, can't speak English is hard.
You're telling me
it like what happened wasn't it CM Punk or AJ on their wedding day. They got the letter saying they were
it was
Punk got released on his wedding day.
It seems like WWE, or at least some people, are petty when it comes to like releases, I guess.
Vince.
I don't. Vince is the pettiest man around, but he's like a millionaire, so it's okay.
Okay, wait.
You're allowed to do when you have all the money in the world. You can just spit the N-word on your show. Nobody's gonna
and wear a do-rag.
Yeah, and be ECW champion. Okay, but to get even further off topic, did you see that commercial they did for the Roddy Piper documentary they're doing?
Oh,
What, the
with
one
the
where
face on
like
the-
Vince faked a phone call with him?
Yeah.
The weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, so if you
I
haven't
don't
seen it,
understand it, to be honest.
Vince fakes a phone call with Roddy, and he's he's insinuating that Roddy is in hell, and that Roddy is saving a place for Vince in hell. But
What the fuck?
but then at the end,
Then he
but-
hangs up and he goes, "Roddy's in heaven, not in hell." It's like,
yeah,
thanks for
so
clarifying,
I think,
Vince.
okay, I think what it is that Vince has kind of a dark sense of humor, and he was just trying to.
We haven't figured that out already.
No, right.
What's good
and
in the
that-
hood?
Oh God, no!
Okay,
It's just that it. No, it's just that I think it was just an attempt at very dark humor that went over
Yeah,
like
I saw
everyone's
some people
heads.
saying that as well.
I feel
It's
like
like,
Roddy may have actually laughed at it though.
I think he
No,
would have
yeah.
laughed at that. I didn't know the guy personally, but from what I've seen of him, I think Roddy Piper would have loved that.
Well,
Yeah.
after the B face, maybe he is. Never mind. We're just not gonna talk. Just not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Move on.
What
What were we
what
talking about?
got removed? We don't even know about it anymore. It's been erased from history, so we should.
Well, actually, another thing to get off topic. They removed two things from Mania 37 on Peacock.
Oh.
They removed the entire rain delay bit. They removed all of it, and they removed the clip of Mandy slipping on the ramp.
No, that was
Which
the best
would-
part.
No,
I'm so glad they didn't remove Mandy's other slip. To be honest.
no, but
Too far.
no.
Watch out, Shawn. You should stop acting sus, or you might end up on out of context IGWC.
Post this clip. I don't care.
I
But stop,
hate this
posted
fucking
like 5
podcast.
So do I.
God, but what? Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense because like the whole Mandy and Nia and all them feud on Raw is about the slip, but they took it off the Peacock, so that would make you think they want you to forget about it, but they bring it up every week. And then the same thing with the rain delay. Like Seth brought it up on SmackDown last night, but they removed it on the network or whatever the fuck. So, like, what? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even know, man. So
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go into something else. Most people will have probably noticed, if anyone's listening at this point. We don't have Chris this week.
Oh,
His bit
I
is
missed him.
usually ranked. Now we're gonna go for ranked here. This week, I thought, you know what? No, we're not gonna do ranked. We're not. I'm gonna hold that over you for just a second here. Last night I put out on my Instagram asking for some questions for us to answer here on the podcast. Now, Chop, we'll go with yours first because I think you got a couple.
Okay, yeah. So
then
I
I'll
put
see
up.
what I got.
Hey besties, leave some questions for the podcast. I got 4 responses, and 3 of them were from the same person. So the actual like good response, this guy asked who my all-time wrestling GOAT was, and I feel like that's kind of like an impossible question to answer because
there's
I mean
layers to that.
if he means my favorite of all time, my favorite wrestler ever is Jeff Hardy. You know, Victory Road be damned, it's Jeff Hardy. But I mean, who are you guys' favorite wrestler of all time?
I'm gonna say Triple H. I think.
No way, really.
Yeah, it's either Triple H or Edge.
It's not Drew
I think-
McIntyre. I thought you loved him.
No, of course not. No, I'm kidding. I love Drew McIntyre, but he's not my greatest of all time.
What about you, Shawn?
Can I guess who Sean's is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Hulk Hogan?
Oh god.
Now, Hogan. No.
No, don't agree with me.
No, I'm not agreeing. I
Okay,
actually
good.
sit and wonder what, like, when I think about favorite wrestlers, there's nobody I'm like usually like ever super happy to see. The only person I can remember from
You hate
modern,
all of them.
a very weird one is I loved anything to do with Heath Slater after the WWE draft. That was like my favorite part of any segment. I would mark out, not a pun.
A
I
total
would mark
mark
out
Oh
if
my
I would
God.
see if I would hear that music when he confronted fucking Brock. I was excited as hell. His kids, bro. He has kids. And after he won the SmackDown titles, I was never happier. Zack Ryder also. I have a thing for jobbers. I have a thing for people with really weird theme songs, but like that deserve better. But
Okay,
if I have
so
to consider an all-time great, I don't know. I'd say Shawn Michaels because we share a name. Not really, but Shawn, Shawn, Shawn.
Okay.
I'd say Shawn
I
Michaels.
didn't know you were both named Michael Hickenbottom.
But modern day is Heath or Zach. Weird picks, but all time has to be Shawn because
I got a question here about Shawn Michaels. This one comes to us from Heavy Metal Suplex or Rian, as we know him.
Shout out to Rhea.
What is the best Shawn Michaels era in your opinion?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say it's maybe like right. Well,
Bald
it's
TK.
it's either like the late '90s, like right before he got hurt, or I want to say like right when he came back, like 02 to like 04 or so.
When he had that match with Triple H, what was
Yeah,
it? Was it
and this,
Armageddon? I want to say.
yeah,
Or was it Vengeance? It was the one with the flames.
they
That was a
had
hell of a
like
match.
they had like 3 matches.
Yeah, there was the one with I think it was the 3 stages of hell match. That
Yeah,
was brilliant. I loved that.
and like I also I like Jesus Shawn Michaels, but like that was really just like a year or two. Like I don't know.
I want to say my favorite Shawn Michaels was probably, and it's only really because I'm super like nostalgic about it. It was probably his last run. I want to say.
Oh, like the whole thing.
Yeah, like leading up to him retiring. I
Yeah,
wanna go with that. The 2 Undertaker matches, and yeah, I want to go with that just because I remember it so vividly because it was like my childhood, you know.
yeah.
That's something I wanted to say. But I feel like him with Nash, like Diesel. I think
All
that's
right, yeah.
unpopular, but like I feel like that was like one of my favorites. Like around the time, like just throughout like the '90s and shit. Like the ladder match with Razor, that was, and the hour long Iron Man. That was him, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like or the Super Showdown.
yeah.
Bald
Yeah.
HBK is slept on.
I forgot that even happened.
Torn Pack Triple H is slapped
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, slept just like his eye.
That's brilliant. Ah.
Anyway, my other 3 questions are not questions.
Okay.
They're all messages from Lana. So shout out to Lana. Lana said, "You stole besties from me." So shout out to Bestie Lana. It's my God, Randy Orton Dilf, which I never wanted to say in my life,
Yeah.
but I've just said it, and now it exists. So. And then she asked. Apparently, I think this is directed to Shawn. She said, "Why are you gay?"
No
That's a good
comment.
question, Shawn. Why are you gay?
Why am I gay?
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
The good
Randy
answer.
Orton, Dilf, yeah.
Do you have any more? Do you have
Lana
any more
asked it,
questions,
so
Daniel?
I'm just gonna say that.
I have. Oh,
argument.
I have one question left, also from Lana, which will lead into our ranked for this week. What artist / band would you like to see perform a WrestleMania entrance, and for who?
Do you have to have a song for, or could it just be like,
I
Like,
guess
just like
either or, I guess.
yeah. I'll go for mine. I'd love to see. Well, we're hearing about like a Triple H retirement tour, I guess, right?
Hmm
I've seen this about a few times. I'd love to see him played to the ring at WrestleMania. Obviously we can't have Motorhead play him to the ring because they're all dead.
No.
Um,
Mark.
however, Metallica could play him to the ring. They've never done at
Okay.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say the DX band can do it, but that guy's dead too.
They could they could probably get Metallica to do it because I know Triple H is a pretty big Metallica fan too.
Yeah,
I think
that
that'll
would be
work.
pretty. Of
Yeah.
course, you love Metallica.
Yeah, and I love Triple H, so it works, you know.
Yeah, the one I want, which is very stupid. I don't know why I just thought of this, is because we've all seen the reports that Jeff Hardy might bring back his No More Words theme.
I
when
think
there's
he even
fans.
confirmed it, but like
Right.
it was meant to be happening in front of fans, but he
Yeah.
didn't have a match at Mania. So
Okay. Right. Okay. I want Jeff to come out at Mania to his No More Words theme, singing it as he runs down the ramp, just into a mic.
Oh man, like I know he didn't even like make that one, but I think him singing it would just make it. It would just be brilliant.
Yeah, I like.
Wait, did he?
Uh,
No. Did
No,
he?
he did. He did the vocals on it. Oh no, he didn't. That was a different
No.
one.
Yeah.
It does.
It was
Okay, it does.
Endeavor After, I think, did that one, but
Yeah,
still,
he did all of his TNA themes. I forgot.
he faded away and classified himself as obsolete.
No, that was the other one.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, Shawn.
Yeah, please save
I
us.
have like 3 versions of this question. If I
Right.
wanted to see somebody perform a theme, Keith Lee like he returns in a little bit, and then he has to come out and rap his song.
Oh God.
He,
Okay.
That,
I want to see. I want to
that'd
see
be
how that
awful.
goes.
So kind of like my Jeff Hardy thing, but like so much worse.
He rapped this song. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know, but it would just. Okay.
Can Keith Lee actually rap? Is he like a musician?
Did his theme song, so I guess it's the
No,
most
but like,
earned.
because he did his theme song. But I'm imagining, I don't know if you've seen Straight Outta Compton, but I'm imagining the scene where they have to talk Easy through Boys in the Hood.
Daniel, please stop before you dig yourself into a hole.
Look, man. Look,
Stop
I'm not
talking.
gonna say the bad name, okay? Because I
Oh,
can't.
what the fuck? Where are you going with this?
But like, that's what I'm imagining. Is like that scene where they had to line by line. I imagine he did it line by line because like I don't think he's actually a rapper. If he is, good for him. More power to him.
Daniel,
Okay. Anyway, second part of the
Daniel.
I'm not
What?
talking.
No, Daniel. What is the connection between Keith Lee and Straight Outta Compton?
Because the scene in Straight Outta Compton I'm talking about,
Oh,
where Easy does the rap line by line.
Good answer. Don't continue.
And you don't want to say the bad name, do you?
No.
Okay. Anyway.
I could show you a record.
Second part of the question is,
what the fuck?
Instead of a theme, I want to see Kit, the guy who sings the theme song for No Mercy. I want him to do a live version of that to open up like a No Mercy show if WWE would ever do it, because I feel like that's my most favorite like theme song for a show is No Mercy. The one that they used for the promo package. The one they used for the AJ Styles, John Cena, and Dean Ambrose promo package. That it was the show that they opened up like the triple threat opened up and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That.
I remember that. Yeah.
I love that. Or I would just like to see Hollywood Undead perform. They don't have any theme songs, but they're just
They can
Yeah.
make one.
Yeah.
yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I think they could do it. Like most of their songs fit like, that kind of a theme criteria, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah. I don't know any wrestlers with like theme songs by like
So
bands.
let's go into ranked. Let's go for our top 3. You don't have to number them, but our top 3 like musical WrestleMania entrances. So like where someone was to the ring by either the band who made the song or just like a band, you know.
Okay.
I already kind of have my top 3, so would you like me to go first while you think of yours?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for an honorable mention first. Is WrestleMania 34? When Shinsuke Nakamura was played to the ring by Nita Strauss.
Mhm.
That's like my favorite rendition of that theme song. It's just brilliant. Number 3, I am gonna go for Living Color with Cult of Personality. They played CM Punk to the ring at WrestleMania 29.
I
That was
forgot they did
brilliant.
that.
Daniel, can
Yeah,
I
it was
guess your top one?
Um,
It's Mania 21, isn't it?
you fucker. N- look, no. Number 2 is Limp Bizkit with with Roland when they played Undertaker to the ring at WrestleMania 19.
Forget how
Um,
the lyrics go, Daniel.
he then had the world's worst match against A-Train and Big Show.
Oh, and Nathan Jones.
And then my number 1 is WrestleMania 17 when Motorhead played Triple H to the ring, because of course it is. Look at me.
Yeah. Nothing surprises us anymore.
Okay. I think my top 3 would consist of Rhea's entrance. I know a lot of people said it was weird, but I really
Mm.
enjoyed it.
I
Just
liked it.
Rhea is fucking amazing. Second one was, you said it was an honorable mention, but I just love the guitar for Shinsuke's entrance and how like just it just gets me excited. And like basically it's just he's jamming. I mean, what else could you want from like one of the greatest superstars that WWE hasn't? Wait, did Shinsuke get released?
No, he
No.
didn't. Don't raise my heart rate like that.
I could see it
I
with
trying to
that.
think of like when was the last time I can't like what is he doing?
I think he had a match with like Apollo Crews like a month ago.
I was like, wait, did he get released or not?
No, he didn't get
No, he's
released.
still about it.
And actually, I'd want to see Alistair and Shinsuke feud for Alistair's first feud back.
Oh my
And
god.
my number 1 is Randy Orton's entrance from WrestleMania 30.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Of course.
Yeah, I remember it now.
I forgot about that. Okay. I can get behind that. Yeah.
Okay, so my top 3, and one thing that I have struggled with in the last 3 minutes is that I cannot remember a lot of them, but my favorite ones ever was probably, I mean, I know both of you said it, but Shinsuke's thing with Nita Strauss at Mania 34.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot mine. I had another one, I forgot it. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to remember. But another one I had that isn't actually a Mania entrance, but it's like a really good live entrance is Aleister Black's entrance at like Takeover Brooklyn 3.
Was that Code Orange? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really good. And I had another one and I cannot remember it. Alright, well fuck, I only have 2.
Okay.
I can't remember a lot of them off the top of my head.
That Code Orange one was good though.
Yeah, NXT
Didn't Code Orange
uses
do
a lot.
Bracey?
They
Pretty
did.
sure. Did they perform him live?
I
Or
don't
no.
think so.
No.
I swear it sounds so
Oh
familiar.
no, Bray got a live
Bray
entrance
got a musical
with
entrance
his
at Mania
old thing.
30. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they all came out in like Plague Doctor masks. Yeah.
I remember that.
Hopefully Code Orange will play him to the ring with his new theme because that thing is brilliant.
You think they'll change it though? Because
Hopefully not.
didn't they change it though? Like before he left for a long time, and he was like a heel, and he was wearing pants. Like, didn't they change it to like just some other like generic heavy song?
I don't think so.
They may have just used it for one segment, or was it like numerous occasions?
I swear I remember like he turned heel and was feuding with Kevin Owens, and he had a different theme. But that was like what, 8 months ago. I can't even remember that happening.
Can't remember
I
anything.
remember his new theme's good. I don't think they changed it.
I don't know. Maybe I
Because
just
it's just basically like a cover of his old theme song, but just super heavy.
yeah.
It could have been a one-off occasion. We should have to look for it then.
Hopefully.
I don't. I'll think about it.
Yeah, man. I think that'll probably do us for this week. I think we're we're almost at exactly an hour. Yeah. So
do you have any other notable news or anything you can think of?
News.
The
CM
lack of
Punk's doing a
today.
thing.
What's Punk doing?
He's on like a TV show or something. I don't think we get it here in the UK.
No. Well, if he's acting in something, it's probably not going to be that good.
Something about heels, I think.
Oh, AEW heels. Okay.
Yeah, we've got to pay $50 to see it. No, hold on. I'll get the tweet up because there was a tweet about it.
All I saw is that he they I don't know what they did. They edited out all of his tattoos.
Yeah, apparently he was in makeup for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that.
This is it. It's Heels Stars. A new Stars original series starring Stephen Amell and someone else. But Punk's
Stephen
on
Amell. You remember his appearance? Neville?
He
Try
was
not
actually
to.
pretty good. No, he was good. What?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember
No, he
like
had
Stardust
that.
started to attack him.
Yeah, he had that thing with Stardust that was actually like pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, the Stardust thing was okay.
Unpopular
All I
thing
know
with
about
Stardust
Punk
is
showing
better
up on
than
this
Cody.
TV show is like the tweet they put out about it. He's like screaming in the picture and he looks like such a lunatic. It took me a couple seconds to realize who it was.
Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna complain about CM Punk real quick.
Okay.
I know. I like CM Punk, and I liked him when he was like wrestling. But like he left in 2014, right? He's been gone for 7 years, and the man is in his like mid 40s. Like he's never coming back, and we all know that. Please stop interviewing him about wrestling, because always like, well, I could, fucking go to AEW or I could go to New Japan, but I'm not gonna. But then every news site reports it as CM Punk potentially has this match in New Japan. It's like, no, the fuck he doesn't.
But he never does. No, because
Please
it's like
stop reporting about Punk. I'm so fucking tired of hearing
the
about
man is a top class troll and people just fall for it every single time.
Like he's just always doing interviews about wrestling.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that he does not. He barely watches it
I
because
think people are getting wise to it now because he did a thing with like TMZ. I think he was talking about God, I can't even remember what the main point of the interview was. Someone had said, "Oh, would you ever consider returning to WWE or UFC?" And he had this like smirk on his face, and he was like, "Well, I never say never."
yeah,
But
it's like
He's never gonna go back to UFC after he got his ass kicked.
no,
I don't
God,
think UFC would have him back. He's not a draw.
yeah, I don't know why the fuck they.
I feel like she would draw pro wrestling fans, but not like actual like MMA fans.
Because when he had that Mickey Gall fight, he got his ass beat, and then he fought that other dude and got tapped out or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I keep up with the UFC, but like not as much as I do with the wrestling.
Yeah, same. I watch the big fights, and I'll catch
Although
up on good fights.
card
on
UFC 261 is tonight.
Who's on that?
Usman is against Jorge Masvidal, because I mean I'm sure you've seen the clip of Masvidal. Wait, it was Ben Askren, wasn't it?
Is this like on pay-per-view, or is this?
It's
like
on
UFC
Fight,
event?
I guess.
Okay. Is it on like what was it in the US, like Fox Plus or something?
No, I don't know what I mean.
ESPN.
You could, of course.
That's it. Is it on like ESPN Extra or something? The one you have to pay for.
You could always legally stream it, like my good buddy Tony Khan does.
No, Dana will come for you. You better watch out.
I'll fight Dana. I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck Dana.
Bro.
I'm gonna check.
But yeah, it's Usman versus Masvidal, and I feel like they only gave Jorge this title shot because he's so popular. But like Usman's gonna win. I don't even think it's close.
I think so, yeah.
And then you've got
it's on BT Sport. It's on like free TV. That's brilliant. I might stay up and watch that. That looks quite good.
Yeah. And then there's Weili Zhang versus Rose Namajunas, and I think Rose is winning the belt. Like,
okay,
it's kind of a weird pick because I feel like Weili could go on like a long title reign, but like I'm talking like it's wrestling, but like I feel like Rose
is gonna be booked really well.
yeah, but no, I feel like
they're gonna strap the rocket to her. She's gonna main event UFC Wrestlemania.
UFC Wrestlemania Backlash SummerSlam.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I feel like Weili could go on like a pretty dominant run, or Rose could play spoiler tonight and win it. But Valentina Shevchenko is defending against I don't even remember her fucking name, but I feel like Shevchenko's retaining. But that's all the title
matches. Yeah.
So both the women's, not both the women's, the ones that Nunes doesn't have are defending.
Yeah, man.
Although I said this to Jabroni last night during Bellator, because we all remember when Lashley was in Bellator in like 2014 or like 2016. He was actually like good. He wasn't even bad. He was good, but he sees them until like last year. But if they were to bring him back, because Swagger in the rankings, which is really fucking funny.
No way.
He is. So God, Lashley versus Swagger in
how
Bellator.
Steep is the competition
WWE versus AEW. It depends. Guys that would be lower in the UFC, but there's some guys in Bellator that could like easily be champs in the UFC.
So like,
some
of them are like UFC prelim openers.
Some of them are jobbers, and some of them are main eventers.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, to bring this into wrestling. But anyway, we're going on too long. We need to wrap this up.
Back onto wrestling.
I don't know how we
come to a perfect loop. Yeah, just to the new Cobra Twist segment. We talk UFC as if we know what we're talking about.
Well, I know what I'm talking about.
I don't really.
We can get Jabroni on here one week, and
we'll do a UFC special, and I will waffle my way through it, and I'm sure Jabroni will know what he's talking about.
Yeah, me and Jabroni can talk UFC, and you can react.
I can smile and nod. So I think we'll wrap it up there.
Okay.
So that was if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, share if you've got friends.
If you haven't,
Don't if you haven't. Don't like harass your friends either. Be nice to them.
Actually, you should harass them to subscribe. But
I'm sure if Lana was here, she'd say something nice like, "Be kind to the people around you." But I'm not Lana, so be horrible.
be nice people, guys.
Be horrible to everyone. Your day is bad, and it's everyone else's problem.
Yes. Who's your daddy, Montreal? I'll admit, I'm no singer, but what I am is the showstopper, the headliner, the main event, the icon of the WWE. Yours truly, Shawn Michaels. Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam, I promise. No, better yet, I guarantee Hogan. I'll give you and the WWE fans something to remember. And of course, all of you here in Montreal know that I'm all about. You know that I'm all about giving you memories. Survivor Series 1997, I handed Canada's own Bret the Hitman Hart his most miserable defeat. You want Bret? You're not going to get Bret, because I screwed Bret. I did it once, and I'd do it again. If Bret the Hitman Hart had any guts, and he walked down the aisle tonight, stepped into this ring, looked me eye to eye like a man, I'd say, Hitman, I screwed you once, and I'll screw you again. Because Bret, got your hopes up a little bit, didn't I? You will never, and I mean ever, hear or see Bret the Hitman Hart inside a WWE ring again. Hulk Hogan, I did it to Bret Hart, and at SummerSlam, I'm going to do it to you. You see what all of those Montreal Canadians despise about the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels? It's that I'm everything they wish they could be. I come out here with my live microphone, and I do what I want when I want to do it. I mean, let's face it, Hulk Hogan, it's the same thing you don't like about me. I'm unlike everybody you've ever had to deal with. And at SummerSlam, brother, what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother? When? Oh my, now come on. The first time, sure, maybe I'm cruel. Second time, all you do is show the entire world what Montreal is everything I ever said it was. You Canucks are not the sharpest knives in the drawer. You don't like me very much, do you? I know. Nothing will thrill you more than just have one of your heroes like Bret the Hitman Hart or Hulk Hogan come down that aisle and just give me what for. Well, guess what? It isn't going to happen. I'll tell you why. One, nobody in the... Fuck, I messed it up. Cut the podcast.